Hello everyone, my name is Leilu. I'm a data analytics consultant at the Information Lab US. Thank you so much for your support from the Rivet Challenge and also your feedback. And thanks to the data dev team, so I had a good opportunity to introduce myself at the last data dev Tableau user group. I hope that my talk also inspire you in working with DataDevQuest challenge, also practice with Tableau API. Um, okay, let's jump into the DataDev Quest challenge in the last month. Um, Pause on my solution on the GitHub that you can fork is this repo into your GitHub page and clone it to your computer. Um, Yeah, and I also have the instruction how to run the Tableau workbook. But before jump into the data dev quest challenge, I would say thank you to Paula for creating the challenge for us. So as usual, there are two challenges. The first challenge is with beginner and also intermediate. And the topic for this data dev quest challenge related to um, extracting data from API by using TabPy in Tableau Desktop. For the beginner challenge, you can follow all the steps on the page by getting the Drupal API key. So we'll be extracting data from this page. Um, so after you got the API key, follow step number two to run the Python script. So after run this Python script, you will get the data like this, and then install TabPy. So in the Tableau desktop, you go to Help, Settings, Performance, click on Manage Analytics Extension Connection, and then test the connection. If you see this window pop up, it means you successfully connected to TabPy. And follow all these steps, you can paste on the Python script in here, and then click apply. You will get all the data. And the challenge for this beginner level, you need to, so there are two parts. The first part that you need to update and extend the Python script by fixing the ID and salary issue. Um, that I will talk later. And then import at least 120 job records from the API. As you know from the Python script above, that's by default, it's only extract the first page, it means 30 jobs, but you can get more than that by adding more pages or change the parameters. Um, and then you need to split uh, the location into city and states. And the final step that we need to do is creating a Tableau dashboard, like building an interactive dashboard, for example. Okay, let's go to um, the script. So I try this script in Python first before I put it into Tableau Desktop. So first of all, you need to import all the necessary library, then put your API key after you register in the page drupal.org. Set the number of pages that you want to extract data. So for example, I put six. Um, for job, that's I initialize an empty list for job. That's so after I extract data for each page, I will append to this list. Okay, and then now I iterate to each page. Um, so as you can see here, I set the number of pages is six, so it will look into each page to extract the data. For some in the first page, I set the connection. follow on the step in the data dev questions page. Set the headers for the body. You can set many parameters to know which parameter means, or how many parameters that you can put in here. You can go to the REST API documentation from Tableau. Um, so for the request parameters, you can set keywords, location, radius, salary, page for the page number. Like I put 6 page, so it will look into each page, result on the page. So it will show the number of jobs displayed on each page. By default, it's about 30 records per page, but you can set it more by putting the number in these parameters. Shirt mode, company shirt. And after you send this request, post request to the API, you will get the response. And in the response parameters, you will get the total count jobs. And inside the list of jobs, you will get some title, location, salary, source, type, link, company, updated ID. So this is an example that you will get, like number of count. So only one jobs here. And in the job array, you will see uh, a list of title, location, snippet, salary, or this that we would like to extract the data, like all of these details. Okay, go back to the script. So in the body, I only set the keywords with Tableau location is empty, and the page, which is the page that I iterate in uh, each page here. Um, so after I set the headers, connection, and body, I send a post request with that endpoint uh, with the body and the headers. After that, I got the response. Store it in the response variables, and also bring out of the screen what is the status and the reason. So if you see the status is 200, this means it's okay. If not, it will show you the reason why. Um, and then I will parse JSON and then load the data into a variable before I um, import it into a pandas data frame. So after I parse JSON, I get all the details uh, in the job list, and then store it in the jobs data variable. And I also want to extract how many records from the total count variable from the JSON structure. So I store it in the total records. Um, and you remember in at the beginning, I create an empty list with job. So after I got the jobs data here, I use job extend. It means it will explode on the details in the jobs and then store it in the job list here, and then close the connection. So after I extract the first page, we go to the next page because I have 6 pages here, so it will go look 6 times. So after I got the all the jobs in the jobs list here, I will store it into a pandas diagram, and I call it job df. Um, and for the ID, um, in Python, I can get all the ID values, but in Tableau Desktop, um, it didn't show the ID because the ID is uh, the value for ID is too long, so that is integers. So I to fix that point, I only need to convert the data from integer into string by using as type and then string here for the column ID. And the requirement from the challenge that we need to get the city and state from the location. So I use regex to extract data from the location. For example, from here, I want to get the city. So I use regex to extract everything before the comma. So you see here with the parentheses, everything in uh, at the front of the comma will get into city, and for the state is everything after comma and the space. So it will start in the state. Um, Another point here, I would like to build a map with the full states. Um, but after extracting the data, it doesn't show all the states. So I would like to show everything on the map. So I use the dictionary that I found from Wikipedia, um, and then I paste all the states in here and store it into a data frame. I call it state.df. After that, I merge on of this state with the job df here by using the outer join. It means it will get all the fields, all the values from both tables. And I also would like to check the data. So I bring out of the screen how many records that I can extract and how many pages I can fetch, and the total job that I fetch in the this DF. Um, and I see there's many duplicates values, so I want to rob all these duplicates by using the rob duplicate function. Um, and because I use the outer join here, so there are many known values in the ID because it's for outer join, it will get all the state. So I need to drop on the known value in ID. After that, I will get the totals, the actual jobs that I get in Tableau Desktop. And at the final step, I need to convert the data frame to a dictionary with the orange in list. Okay. So after you clone this repo into your computer, um, and also install all the requirements from the requirements .txt file, type command from uh, on Windows, and then activate TabPy by typing TabPy and enter. Type yes. So you will see web service listening on port 9004. It means your TabPy server is activated already. And then I open the Tableau workbook for the beginner dashboard. Okay, so uh, after you open the Tableau workbook, just make sure that you already connected to TabPy. Okay, test connection. You will see this. Then it's okay, so it's connected already. And in the data source, you double click on table extension. You can see on the strip is here that I just showed you. And this is the dashboard that you can test with the data. So I build a map here to see how many jobs that I extract the data from API. If you click on California, it will show there's 28 jobs in California, and it's also filter the other charts. So I have the lollipop charts on the right hand side. It will show on the jobs count by day in California with this time range. And then if I click on a city, so it will show the jobs count by Pleasanton, California. So there are two jobs that's posted on July 15th and three jobs that were posted on July 16th. And these are all five jobs. If you click on three here, it will also filter the data in the table. You can also click in here to get on the jobs that were posted on July 15, and it will show on the state uh, that posted the jobs on this day. And from the list of on jobs at the bottom, you will see on the state, city, company, title, posted date, and the salary. Um, Sometimes salary will show the range of salary here, but most of the time I see it's all null. So if you like this company with this title, you can click on here and then click on this page. It will jump into the web browser for you to see um, the jobs description on the solution for beginner challenge. Uh, Exit this. Okay, let's go to the intermediate challenge. Okay. For intermediate challenge, it's related to dynamic job search with parameters and DuckDB. It means we use the dynamic parameters in Tableau Desktop to change the parameters in the body when we send a request, uh, send a request to the server to extract data from API. Okay. And we also need to connect to the DuckDB. Um, so we can use so we can add the parameters um, in the Python script. So if you follow all the instruction from this page, you can connect to DuckDB by using JDBC. Um, and to use this, um, you need to install the JDBC driver into your Tableau by click on this link and then download the jar file for Windows, copy it to this directory, and then follow all these steps so you can connect to DuckDB database. Okay, let me open the script for intermediate. So mostly it's the same as the beginner. As you set the API key, the host, the page number, jobs list. The difference here that is the uh, input data frame, keyword, and location. So after um, in Python, no, in Tableau Desktop, uh, after you follow all these steps, uh, on the steps here, so you rack the customer SQL in um, and then type this SQL query, and that is input data that we need for the Python script, which means the arg1 here. So I store it as the input df, and from this input df, I will get the keyword and the location, and I only get the first index, so I use dot ilog, and first index is 0. So same as location. If the user put something is not valid, I will show um, the error over here, and then I iterate to each page. So same as the beginner challenge. I set the connection headers for body have keyword location page. Keywords here. That is the keyword over there, and the location here. Um, Everything is the same, and I didn't put the um, on the 50 state data frame here because we have the location here already. So I don't need it to build a map. Um, so that I got the TF for on the jobs, and same as the beginner challenge, I convert the ID data type to string, extract city and state from the location, and then output how many records, how many pages that I can fetch, the total jobs that I already fetch, drop, duplicate, um, and also show how many rows that I have after I remove the duplicate values. Finally, return it. Okay, in the intermediate folder. So make sure that you already connected to TabPy. So I'm still connecting to TabPy server. I don't need to activate it again. So I open the Tableau workbook. Uh, Before doing that, just make sure that you already connect to the directory where you save the keywords dot db, and then click on sign in. So in table extension, I have the custom SQL query here. You can see my custom SQL query. That is a SQL query from that I copied from the DataDevQuest page. And then this is my Python script. So I copy the same script that I show you here. And then in the output table, you will see everything in here on the data after extracting. And for this is the dashboard. So I'm using the keyword Tableau. Location is New York. I can change it to Boston. Enter. And in a few seconds, it will show you all the details. If you check in the command prompt, it will also show you extracting the first page, what is that status, and how many records I can extract, how many pages that I can do, and the total job I fetch is 150, and then after I remove duplication, only 120. So you can see 120 jobs shown here, um, and all the cities around Boston, and it's shown here. And same as the beginner dashboard. If you click on here, you can filter the data on the lollipop chart and also the table at the bottom. So it only show on the jobs in Boston. You can also click on the date here, and then it will filter on the job on that day. Salary. Okay, cool. Can go back to New York. Here you can see the salary is showing with the range. Okay, can also filter by date. Uh, on the solution for the DataDevQuest challenge. Thank you for listening. You. have any question or feedback about my solution, feel free to connect um, or send a message to me on LinkedIn. And see you in the next challenge.